Welcome to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast with Dat Boy Mo 629. Discussing everything fitness and everything motivation. Here is where you will get your fitness education and motivational fix. Now, here's your host, Dat Boy Mo 629.
What is going on, everybody? It's Dat Boy Mo 629 coming to y'all with another edition of the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. I am recording in my vehicle today on my phone. You might be able to hear the raindrop. It's raining behind me. So I want to make this pretty quick. I want to actually give you guys a little insight, background on H1 Word of the Month. I'm having a little issue with the t-shirts this month in May because, my supplier for the H1 Word of the Month winners is Finizzi, 87, and KRY going down. They were H1 Word of the Month for the month of April. I didn't do one for March because that's when COVID really hit. So I skipped March and I just did two for the month of April. I placed an order for their t-shirts. So if you guys are listening right now, if you do listen to the show, your t-shirts are ordered. It's just due to the backlog of, I guess the limited staff that my supplier has due to COVID-19. I guess they're just now getting more people to come to work. So it's taking longer to actually fulfill those t-shirts. But they are on the way. They have been ordered. They are placed. And they are on the way. So I've been looking at them every day, watching the orders. And they're waiting for fulfillment. So when they say fulfilled, I will contact you guys and let you know that they are officially on the way. They have been ordered, but they're not on the way yet. That's another thing about, some of the thoughts that I have with me, basically, with this COVID-19 thing and, the coronavirus. And I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about coronavirus. I am tired of hearing about coronavirus. Damn. Excuse me. I am tired of hearing about coronavirus. It's just one thing about this coronavirus is that should teach us all. I've been taught actually in 2020. Now, it's like, to me, 2020, I believe, is a fitting year. Because if you got 2020 vision, that means you can see pretty damn good. So 2020 to me is the year of seeing things clearly. And what I say about see things clearly is like, not everything is guaranteed. First thing first, we got hit with the Kobe Bryant death. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that one coming. The ironic thing is, the night before, LeBron James broke his record. Kobe congratulated LeBron, and next thing you know, next day he's dead. So that was like the first thing. And then you had the fires in Australia. Then you had, this COVID-19 thing hit, man. It's just, wow. What the hell? President Trump got impeached. But I'm not going to touch that subject. But it's just, man, this is just ridiculous. So 2020 to me, honestly, is like, all right, a lot of, and I noticed on my Instagram and everything like that, and like fitness channels, due to gyms being down and people don't have home gyms, the fitness gurus really are not doing as much as they were before as far as workouts and stuff like that, and stuff that they would normally do in the gym for content, they're not really doing. So I know once the gyms open back up that my news feed will be flooded with all types of gym content, maybe, depending on the rules of social distancing in the gym. But one of the things I want to say is that a lot of us are not ready. We are not ready. And we need to live our lives ready. And what I mean by ready is when things like this hit, we are prepared from a financial standpoint, from a health standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint. Well, something like this would have happened, similar to our ancestors have this stuff happening. We are prepared to deal with what's going on without trying to put a bullet through our own head. And that's what I mean about seeing things clearly in 2020 is that we lose our job, right? Are you ready? you lose a loved one, are you ready? And I'll be the first to admit, I'm not ready. I am not ready, but I'm trying to get myself in position to be ready. And that's all I really want to get across to people is get yourself in position to be ready. Because you don't know when the disaster is going to strike. We don't know. I tell my girlfriend all the time, she asked me why I don't wear sandals, and I was like, you never know when you gotta run. So one of the things I really find myself slipping on, and I think a lot of America and the world find themselves slipping on, is that we take for granted everything that's put in front of us. We take for granted our job, we take for granted our car, we take for granted our health. But just like that, it can be taken away from us. So my message to everyone out there, 2020, right? It's a shitty year. Yes, it is. Shitty year. You couldn't find toilet paper. Toilet paper finally back on the shelf. The high school seniors could not graduate with their class. You know, they couldn't go to prom. And it's a very shitty year. But 2020 should open our eyes to be ready. To get ready. Because at the end of the day, something like this happened. You need to look at your family. If you're married, you need to look at your wife. If you're a parent, you need to look at your child and say, we're cool. I'm ready for this. I'm prepared. Don't worry. That's the message I'm trying to get across to everybody right here. Be ready, and if you're not ready, get ready. Because you just never know when the shit's gonna hit the fan again. So, those are my thoughts today. Don't forget to click subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and don't forget to click subscribe to my podcast. I'm really working hard on this podcast, so please, please, please subscribe to my podcast. Thank you. Your support is very, very much appreciated. Don't forget, start it, own it, finish it.
You've been listening to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive new episodes. Link up with Dat Boy Mo 629 on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Or visit him at ace1warrior.com. Until next time, start it, own it, finish it.